Alright, welcome back to another E7 video. Okay, so we are about, where were we? We are about a day or two from the anniversary part 2 being shown. So, a bunch of us went ahead. I mean, I think some content creators did this too, but hey, we had this prepared a few days ago, um, where we put together a bunch of predictions for the anniversary coming, things that we might want to see and things that we think are likely to be on some cope things that would, might not make it. So we're gonna go over these and see, you know, where can they be implemented, which of these are more likely to be there or not. Right, so the first thing on the list is MLRS. We know he's come. We know they're showing him off, right? We know, or something about him is being shown off because we see his sword in not only in RTA, but we saw it on the preview on YouTube as well, right? We saw it there. Another thing is, let's see if we can go find it actually, since I'm doing this. Let's see if we can find this right now. So if we go search, we go to search and we go to, and we search for like dash, epic dash, 0 searches for epic dash. Yeah, epic dash. This is event. Somebody did. Okay, 731 update content. It wasn't this, right? I don't think it was this, but let's take a look. There was showing, I have them written down here as free, but they did show, and people forgot, they did show pink mystics like we got for those pink bookmarks. All right, we got those pink bookmarks. Where we got these. We go to the summon page. We did get like these things, right? But they did show something that looked just like that, but it was mystics. So let's see if it's in here or not. It probably not in this one. It was before this happened. Yeah, it was before. Okay, it was before all this happened, to be honest. But I'm just double checking. Yeah, it was before all this, so not this one. Okay, let's see. 7-3. Okay. Yeah, it was around this time. Unless they removed it. Let's see. New EEs. Where are those bookmarks? Come on now. Yes. So as you guys see, there are twin librarian medals here, right? Twin librarian medals, and the time is until October 9th. So since it's October 9th, right? This one is stopping August 28th, right? This one is until October 9th. So if we look at the time frame, that should fall between where Raz should end. If these are for Raz, it should fall between where Raz is, or it could be that there's two new MLs coming, Raz and someone else close to each other. So Raz, if she shows up this week, if Raz is showing up this week, right? Whenever I can clear these. Yeah. So if Raz is showing off this week, it'll be 3 weeks until he arrives. So he will arrive on 1 2 1, 2, 3, around September 4th to, yeah, around September 4th. And then he will last for 1, 2, 3 weeks. He will last for 4 weeks, right? Which will bring us to October 1st. 2nd. October 2nd. So if it expire on the 9th, which is the week after him, then that makes sense. So the time frame fits for it to be Raz. Alright? So there's that. So that's why I don't think he's gonna be free. I'm just joking with that that note that we have here, right? I'm just playing around with this. Let me close this part of it. Okay. As for what class he is, we do currently have a class summon. So people are thinking, okay, we got Barunka, and she came the same time with MOAS, right? So they're thinking, since we're getting a new guiding light, not a new guiding light, a new guardian ice crystals, then that means, well, Raz is going to be a soul weaver. But then there's some people who said, since they made that change with the extra turn mechanic, or whatever they're changing for about extra turns, they're making it so skills take priorities over artifacts, right? So people are thinking, well, okay, since they mentioned RNL and they mentioned these extra turn things, he's gonna be a thief. I don't know. I think he's gonna be a warrior or a soul weaver. That's my guess on him. And my guess for him was that he has to give everybody like the Tory, either the Tory passive or what someone else said is in our guild is given Muna's buff for the whole team. So Muna's skill effect and nullifier for the entire team. That way you can put immunity on your team and you can deal with stuff like Tenebria, right? Because they can't really make a cleanser unless they introduce a new cleansing mechanic, and I'll talk about that in another video because I think someone else is gonna be like that. But they can't really make a cleanser because Tenebria stops all cleansers pretty much, right? She's pretty damaging, so they can't just make him a cleanser because he's gonna die. He's gonna get bodied by Tenebria, right? So there's that. So my thing is a warrior probably, so you can wear Sweet Miracle on himself and do something. Who knows? It's a pretty good trend, and it can also open up the window for him to be something similar to Pair, where he can close out games as well, maybe, but we don't know until he's here. Now, but we know Raz is coming for sure. They already showed his sword and everything. We know he's coming. You're right. Next up, Headhunt. Okay, I don't know how many people here will be new, but most people should know what Headhunt is. But since this is 7th anniversary, there's going to be a bunch of new people here that have never seen Headhunt before. Headhunt, right? And Headhunt is a very unique event where you get to choose. Is basically a ML5 ML5 selector, if you would call it that, right? So here it is, right? For those of you who are new here, you just started around the carrot event or the hair at the anniversary, and you never seen this before. We've had this like 3 times. It's basically a ML5 selector. So what you do is you do missions daily. You do missions every day and you get points. Those would include like doing arena, doing completing your daily reputations, and then completing your weekly reputations gives you a bunch too. So your weekly reputation gives you, I think, 2400, and then your dailies give you a few. I think it's like 500. I don't remember, but your first roll on this thing, it's usually discounted. It's not 800. is discounted the first time that you do it, and then you keep summoning, you keep doing missions, and you keep summoning in every slot one hero, right? Sometimes you will get duplicates that you can re-roll and change it to, and it would change. And the thing how the re-roll works is the re-roll only it looks for something that you don't have already on your board, right? So sometimes the advice is to fill out your board and then start to re-roll, right? Then start to re-roll the slots, right? But hey, if you want to just speed it along, then you can still just re-roll, because it costs, I think it costs points to re-roll it, right? To change it. So you swap it and you get something that you don't already have on your board. And then when you get to I believe level 30, which I think is when you get to here, I think it's here. Yeah, when you get here, you can recruit. So this will take like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 20 to 30 days ish, right? 20 to 30 days to get here, right? And then if you don't get what you want by here, then you keep going, and when you reach to this final slot, this is an infinite reroll slot where every day you're gonna just keep rerolling just to get until the event is over to get the unit that you want, right? So it is a very nice event. It's a long one. It usually lasts a few months, but it usually lasts a few months. So yeah, this is going to be something I think will become. I don't know if they're gonna bring it earlier than it normally is, or they're gonna make it later in the year around October. It's usually around October, November it starts, and then it goes into like January, late January, February, around there, right? So keep that in mind. This is a very, very good event, I think. Okay, free on equip, permanent free on equip. Now, why are you saying that? Well, let's see if I could. I mean, I could just say. All right. Okay, so we are here on the Pix IV YouTube channel, and let's go to, which one was it? It was the long form video. This is the draw event. Let's see. Okay, Meruin, you're funny, but hey, it's okay. At the end here, let's see if we can find it. From across 10 different language regions, right? As you can see, wait, why is there Korean captions here? Gonna turn that down. Yeah, so right here, you have to understand, they choose what to show you, right? A lot of times these gacha companies, they choose what they show you, because these are pre-recorded, they're not live, right? They choose what to show you. And as you can see, there's comments here talking about free unequipped events are nice, but making unequipped always free will help. It'll help team variety. All right, if we're seeing that, please add gear preset systems. That's on the list. We'll talk about that as well. And a lot of these are stemming a lot from, well, we've been asking for it, but now that Ethereum Restart is out here with free unequipped, it's gear presets, gear loadouts, whatever you want to call them. Now they have separate gear. I think they're working on separate gear presets that works for PvE and PvP and things like that. Like, I think it would be crazy to say that E7 is not seeing what's going on, right? They might not admit it, but I think they knew what's going on. Okay. Custom skins. Oh, let's see. It makes no sense to restrict Spirit Altar 10 days. Unequipping gear should be free. Punishes experimentation. Yep. PvE. Please add more casual content, but it makes no sense to restrict. Oh wait, what? Oh, the comment is there twice. So what we notice a common theme in those comments is the free unequip, right? And some people are asking for to have the spirit altars always open, right? And that's before this event, obviously. And I think it would be a big mess up for Smelgate to do, like, to get all the new players that are, remember, get all the new players who are coming into your game. They're getting very used to this entire, like, 50 plus days of free unequip. Like, people are getting very used to this, right? They're getting very used to this. So to take it away, and then all of a sudden new players are going to be like, hey, what am I gold? You know, like, why does this cost gold? You know, so I think it'll be in their best interest to keep the unequip here in the game. All right, your craft your gear event. Okay, craft your gear event. This one, we haven't seen this in a while, so let's see if we can find this on the website as well. If we can't, then no way. Because I searched for them. Or forge your epic gear. Forge your epic gear. Okay. I want to see the event itself though. Season 2. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, forge your epic gear. This is very similar in a way to Headhunt. Like, you do missions, you use energy, you do your missions, your weeklies, your dailies, and everything like that, and you get points, and you use those points. First of all, you get to make a custom piece of gear, technically, right? You choose the main stat, you choose the set. This is the set. You choose the set that you want. You choose the piece that you want. So this is the right side one. So you choose the boot, ring, neck. We usually get two, one for the right side, one for the left side. So this is part 2. So this is the one for the right side. Part 1 was for the left side, right? So you choose the gear that you want. You choose the piece that you want. The set, sorry, and then the piece. Then you choose the main stat. I believe this is the main stat. Yeah, main stat. And then you choose the substats, the exact substats that you want. So this guy wants speed, crit damage, HP, right? And then after you selected all your substats and everything, and you did your missions, then you can use the points to roll into these substats, and I think it's a maximum of 3 rolls per, like, 3 points will, like, I think 4 times, like 4 times will level it up once. You can only level it up, I think, 3 times, right? So this is +4. You do 4 of these. Is like, you see these arrows, 1 2 3 4. When you do 1 2 3 4, it will level it up by 1, so it will roll +4 speed, right? And then when you get to here, 1 2 3 4 +4 speed, but you can only do it 3 times into one substat. So most people, what they do is maybe they show it here. I don't think they do, but most people go for a 17 speeder. They go for 17 speed, and then they put the rest into the last 2 into wherever they want, right? So this event, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. You get a free 17 speeder on your right and left sides if you're lacking that somewhere. Or if you just want to build like a pure DPS piece, if you already have a lot of speed, you can just build a pure DPS piece. You can build a pure tank piece. It's a very unique event, but we haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't know. But it would be the right time to bring it back. These I've already mentioned. These pink mystics, I've already mentioned these because we've seen them and we haven't gotten them yet. But what it could be, instead of it being just given out to us, it could be a similar event to what we have in game currently with where is it? The book support event, where when you do multis on Raz or you do summons on Raz, you're gonna get mystics back in the form of those like pink or blue mystics. Yeah, and I think that is probably the most likely case, but yeah, we don't know. We might also get a second epic dash, who knows. But hey, this is the anniversary, and something that I didn't even notice until today. I got told they finally put the 7th anniversary like icon on the game icon itself, which you would think they would put that there when it started, but that makes me to believe that the second part is probably going to be bigger. Maybe. I'm hoping that it is, but not guaranteed. Alright, so the coin shop, MF5 coin shop, I don't know, we put this down, but I don't know if it's going to be all units available in the coin shop. But what would be good is a weekly, or instead of it being once per month, it can be every 2 weeks the shop rotates, right? Make so people can acquire the heroes that they need to fill out their roster, you know, easier than have to wait a whole month. And then a 2 week cycle is, I think, it's very generous enough to where somebody say, oh man, I didn't have enough coins, where if it was here for a month, I might have been able to get enough coins in a month. But I think 2 week cycle is good enough to where there is a good chance of that unit coming back, you know, faster. So there is that as well. Let me know what you think about that one. Yeah. Okay, the art contest units. Okay, let's talk about these ones. I think they might show them off. I was told that we should expect them 2 months, because they're usually like 5 months. It's usually like 5 months away from when the contest happened. Let's see. Pix IV. Let's see if we have it. Pix IV art contest. Which one is this one? Yeah, round 4, right? I think it's this one. Round 4 winners for the Pix IV contest is Biblis, obviously. Biblis is a tall, I don't know, she won, but she's a limited unit already, so getting dupes of her is not going to be easy. I do have 4 slates, and I have been I have 4 slates, so if she has a good imprint, I can put those slates into her. So she is the first winner, and then the second one, these are not skins, by the way, guys, these are units. And somebody will say, well, they're skins, they're units, because we've had these contests in the past before, and these are our contest winners, right? I think the first one was Tenny. This is our contest winner, right? They got the unit. The next one was who came? Was it Galililius first? Yeah, Galililius is first. Galililius is first. So Galililius is not first. Tinny Bear is first. Galililius is second. She won the second one, the spring one. Then we got Flan. Flan is the third one. This Flan is round 3. So, and she's a unit, not a skin. These are not skins, these are units. Okay. Alright. So now that that's out of the way, the Biblis, I think it looks nice, you know, Biblis. But the only thing I gripe I have with that is she's a limited unit that's getting another limited unit, so it's gonna be kind of crazy to get dupes. Okay, and obviously the cigarette is coming as well. I don't know in what order they will come, but this is the cigarette. I should probably zoom out a little bit so you can see them. Yeah, this is the cigarette and this is the biblis. We're getting both. They probably won't be close to each other. Like one's probably coming sometime this year, and then maybe in December, and then the next one is probably gonna be around, I'll say maybe January or sometime in February. But it's gonna be tough to have it in February because then we're gonna have to have the Valentine's unit. So maybe in the spring the next one might come, but one of them for sure is coming sooner than later. One of them. All right. Next, so I expect some kind of teaser, and maybe not their full kit, but animations, you know, like animation teaser, you know, like what they usually do in the epilogue videos where they show like upcoming units and stuff. I probably gonna have something like that at the end. Okay, another custom banner. I mean, people say, well, we have a custom banner right now. It's not really a custom banner, it's just a special summer banner, right? We're talking about the actual custom banner where you get to choose from all the different limiteds. Some whales might put biblis on there for imprints for biblis if they see her showing off or anything like that. So there is that. Okay, next, in-game fribbles. This thing, I know Epic 7 has been trying to update this thing a lot. So let's see, if you go to arrange and you go to simple select, they have updated this recently. So they have updated this recently to add the separation between epics and heroic, and then they've added also this thing here, because it used to delete this thing used to delete speed boots when you clicked here. If it didn't have a speed subset, it used to delete some of your boots. So now excluding speed, right? So now it's excluding the main stat speed, so that's very good, right? I don't know why they have like neck rings and neck and rings here, because they can't have speed on the main stat. All right, so yeah, there is that. I think they're going to. The only thing we need is to be able to add stats to this thing. We need to be able to add stats, like when we're actually no, in the hero page you need to do that as well. In the hero page, when you go to like any unit, let's see. Like if you go to any unit. There, and you click on the gear manager tab here, right here, we need to be able to get a new window to add stats. Like we have the stat priorities, we have the gear set, we have the main stat priorities. We just need to be able to say, I want this stat range, I want this is the stat range that I want, and I think it would be very good. All right, is that. So next, okay, next we're specialty change. The last specialty change I think we got was a Miki. Like, and how long ago was that? It's where is it? Where's her patch? Update 9.26. Oh my gosh. Wait. Yep. Dude, this was almost 1 year ago. This is this is September 26th. Almost 1 year ago. That's crazy, isn't it? We haven't a whole year without no specialty change, huh? So hopefully we get one. I don't know who I want right now, since Lydica came out, Flan hasn't been too much of an issue, but I like Penelope was a really good one for me. Maybe Yoon could be one. I guess I should show what I'm talking about. Night, where is she at? Where is she? This girl maybe speed immunity buffer, attack immunity and everything barriers, and she does have a defense break as well. And then she could see before I wanted before Lydica got buffed, I used to use Dark Thief. I used to use this girl into A-Flan because she has 100%, right? 100% resource reduction. Yeah, 100% resource reduction, and so I used to give her the guild artifact so she can have a chance to hit her, 20% chance into her to hit her, right? So yeah, it used to be like this, like an 80% chance to hit it. I think it would be 70. Yeah, it would be 70% chance to hit her. Yeah, this was a very good. Sometimes it worked out really well. Sometimes she still missed and I died, but when it worked out, it was so funny to see the flank get one shot. So she was a very good. She was my top contender for getting a specialty change. But hey, I don't know if she's needed now. She could probably still work, but I don't know if she's needed. But yeah, a specialty change, we have not gotten one in a long time. This one is one that I'm Covenant Pity. Ooh, let's see. Covenant Pity. I think that it's like it should be a long time coming, right? Like we have, I mean, we get these stones, but it would be nice to get like a 5-star every, I don't know, 100 summons or something you do on here. You get a 5-star, you know. It would be nice. Yeah, the rates are the same, you know. Moonlight Hero is lower, but yeah, it would also put more value on those you know, those events that we get when we get like the 10 free summons a day for a week or something like that. It will put more value onto those type of events, I think. So there is that. Oh yeah, there is that. I think something like that is not out of the blue, right? It's not too much to ask for. Okay, mod gem buffs. Mod gems, some people said they wanted to just be max all the time, but I don't think SG's gonna ever do that. What I could see happening is them making so you cannot get a lower roll than what you already have. That would be good, because people will even buy packs just to like, dude, there are people with like 3 speed and like with like a 3 speed, and they will spend like 10 of these gems trying to get 1 more speed to make it 4, you know. So I think people will probably buy packs if it was like that. They would nuke those packs out of the shop if they had something like this. Moonlight Blessing is something that was promised. I mean, they told us we were gonna get another Moonlight Blessing like almost like 2 years ago or something by now, but it never happened. So now that a lot of the Moonlight Theaters are wrapping up, it could be brought back up. Wait, is there a new one? Wait, let me see. Is there a new one? Right. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, actually, they're not here yet. But anyways, as for which one it could be, we already had Fallen Lands. Runaway Fighters doesn't have enough heroes in it. It only has these 3, so they can either combine it, or I don't think Runaway Fighter is finished. Actually, I don't think Runaway Fighters is finished. Zero Defect I think it's finished, but there's a lot of characters in here. Kaon just got a buff. That would be nice for people who want him. There's Emma Ludwig in here. Ian needs a buff. And yeah, there's things going on. I don't want the unit to get a buff because she's a cleave unit. I don't want to get cleave, man. Leave me alone, man. You know, I don't think this has enough heroes in it either. Nope. So probably zero defect city if it had to be one. They're definitely not giving you Muna for free. They're definitely not giving you Muna and Tenebria for free, bro. No. This is not gonna be that. Not long. It's too new, and this one is too new, and there's no heroes in here really yet. Right, and these are heroes we already have. So yeah, there's that. There is that. Where are we? Yeah, so as for that, gear presets. That's a big one. You imagine you can do like a gear preset, like, because every time somebody has like a fast unit or something, they have to like go into the gear, and they have to go in here, and they have to sort by substat speed, sort by speed. Yeah, max enhance. And I'm gonna take this from the Lytica. I'm gonna take this, and then wait, who's here? I'll take this. What is this? 19. Well, they have to take it from all kind of sources, right? This is like one by one, you know. So gear presets would be just nice, and that would be a perfect combo if they were to do the free on equip permanently. That would be just the best QOL combo ever. Gear presets, free on equip, boom. People can experiment, people can try all kind of wacky things they want to do in Guild War and places like that, in RTA, and not worry about anything. And people won't even save, because most people are just gonna save like their speed gear, their speed presets, right? Their speed presets, so they can switch their openers and things like that. They might swap some Soul Weaver sets, like I share a set between like DJB and somebody else. Like, it's okay, things like that. It can open up a lot of things. DPSs, if DPSs follow the meta, you can just easily, you know, move things around. If things get buffed, you can easily move things around if they have the same stats. Like things like Muna and Pera that have the same stats, you swap the gear in between them. Actually, do they have the same? Yeah, the same speed, but I don't know if they have the same stat. No, they don't have the same stat. They have the same speed. But you know, things like that. You can move them around. Like when a unit is coming out, let's say a new unit is coming out and it's part of this constellation, like a Sagittarius, whatever. You can say, like when Festivita was getting buffed, right? So we were saying, well, who is she sharing stats with? And then it's like, okay, I don't have her yet. I'm gonna get her on the banner, but I'm gonna put this gear on the same unit who has the same let's see if we can find one. Mage. Let's go to mages, and let's look at for Pisces. Oh, here we are. Yeah, Tenebria. Like, okay, let's just say Tenebria. You have Tenebria, but you don't have Ida. It's okay. Well, I'll just put the gear on Tenebria for now, and then I will just save it as a preset and then move it over to Ida when I get her. Something like that, right? It's very convenient. I think it could only do the game good, you know. New story. I think, yeah, more story for World 6 would be nice. I would like to see some World 6 bosses to see like who, like imagine we get like more MLK runs or something like that. Who knows? Whoever was around those time, we get more different versions of them. That would be good. It would be nice. It's always nice to have more units to play with, you know. So new story. I want to see the bosses for here. And I did have a somewhat of a theory that instead of giving us evil bosses this time in the World 6, they can give us like the goddess's side, right? So the good people are bosses in a way. Like Raz could be a boss, or things like that, you know. It could be something like that. Some games have something like similar to that, where there's like a main story and there's like an alternate story where you go through the story playing as the bad guys, and then the good guys are the bosses, and it's sometimes it's cool sometimes, you know. So there is that. And then the last thing here, I didn't even put it on here, is a new, I think I'll just put this here, new gear set. New gear set. New gear sets. Alright, new gear sets. Because I'm pretty sure a while ago they did say they wanted every hunt to have 4 sets. I know you don't want your wyvern to get more RNG for your speed sets, but if it is something good, I mean, it could work out, you know. So currently we have, I think wyvern is the only one without 4 sets, or either wyvern and Kate. It might be wyvern and Katie's, but let's see. When you go to battle, hunt, I think wyvern is the only one that doesn't have 4 sets. I think so. 1, 2, 3. I know Banshee, I know Golem has 4, I know Banshee has 4. This guy has 3. Okay, actually nobody really farms this. Now that there's Rift and stuff, nobody really farms this, so they can put some more value into here. Like wyvern already has its value with speed. This has immunity, but besides immunity, like rage and unity, nobody's really farming unless you're just like you do like off meta builds and things like that, you know. Nobody's really farming this. This needs more love, I think. Katie's has its thing. Wait, I haven't even touched Katie's once, but Katie's has 4 sets. It has good sets too. Pen, Torrent, Injury, you know. Revenge is the only one that probably won't be used as much in there, but I think new gear sets could be good. Maybe 2 gear sets, 1 to put in wyvern and 1 to put in here, you know. So yeah, that has been the predictions for this weekend's showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and then yeah, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one.